In Gaza, the IDF say that they give warnings to civilians when they're about to launch a strike. To what extent, if any, does that happen in the West Bank?
Well, I don't believe they do that in Gaza, but they definitely don't do any of that in the West Bank. People suddenly find themselves subjected to airstrikes. It is important to remember that West Bank is an occupied territory by Israeli army since 57 years. And when Israel uses airstrikes against occupied people, it is a total violation of international law. Since the 7th of October, Israel conducted 80 airstrikes on different places in the West Bank, mainly in refugee camps like Nur Shams and Tulkarim refugee camp. The outcome is that 640 people have been killed, including no less than 170 children. And all these 80 airstrikes, during these attacks, there were no warnings whatsoever.
Israel says that the target in the West Bank was a command room of a terror cell, is how they've described it. To what extent are the talks... Sorry, do answer that.
Well, I don't think 15 and 16-year children are terror leaders. I think Israel lies, and they continuously lie. And the biggest lie here is that Netanyahu claims that he wants to have peace, but at the same time, Netanyahu does not want to end the war in Gaza by continuously undermining all negotiations. And now he wants to expand the war into the West Bank.